Decorate instead of doing my work? Sure. Told this story as a reply in r anti-work, and a few people mentioned it should be a post here. Several years ago, I was working for an organization, and they were having their annual holiday decorating competition between the different departments. There were a couple of departments that basically took turns winning every year because a few of the staff there went absolutely nutty with decorating. The departments gave a little budget toward this event, but a few staffers from those two departments put in their own dollar on top of the department funds and just created some insane, over-the-top displays. I saw pics from a few years. Some of them were very cool, but also probably took a few staffers a few days to set up, and probably cost at least $500 or more for decorations. That's not counting the staff hours that went into it. So my department had its own new office that year. In previous years we had been in a small area behind another department. Some people didn't even know we were there. But that year we were in a nice office space and on the ground floor. So my executive director decides we are gonna compete. I think she just wanted to show off to her boss. So she tells me, "Cageycapybara, since you'll be in the office working this weekend, you can make a good start on decorating the office for the competition." Me, I will be in the office this weekend. But that's because I'll be working on these projects. Remember, we need to be in a good place with these projects before the new year. Boss, well, no reason you can't do both. Spend a few hours decorating and the rest working. I had only planned to be in the office about 45 hours anyway. So, a few hours decorating wouldn't leave me much time to devote to the projects. Me, I'd like to get these projects to a good place before our holiday. I'm also not much of a decorator. This is actually true. I moved 14 times in about 17 years. I think it killed any desire I may have had to decorate. And I'm a tomboy, not very feminine in how I dress or present myself, which I think always bothered boss lady. And not very good with decorating. Boss, are you refusing to help your coworkers with this? Note: refusing to help coworkers was a phrase she pulled out most any time someone pushed back on her ideas. She came from the business world to a different industry and wanted to incorporate business ideas that didn't always work. Me, nope. I'll try to spend some time decorating then. That weekend, I stopped at a dollar store and bought several rolls of wrapping paper. Put it on the department credit card. When I went into the office, I spent about 2 or 3 hours wrapping everything I could think of that was a stable object wrapped. Most of our desks, our filing cabinets, some bookshelves, some end tables we had in the front office area, basically making them unusable. Someone would have to break through the wrapping paper and ruin the decoration to get into their desk, or the filing cabinets, or the bookshelves. Everyone spent the next week not being able to functionally do some of their work because they couldn't get into their desk or filing cabinet. Our office had a very easy week right before the holiday. We didn't even place in the competition Tears of Joy. And I heard boss lady got scolded the next month by her boss because we were behind on the projects. Boss, are you refusing to help your coworkers with this? I'd be helping my coworkers more by working on the projects, as per my original plan. I'm sorry. Though filling the toner cartridges with glitter would make for a very decorative workplace. Which ones? I filled all of them. Of course. This is a fantastic story. Good thinking. She definitely deserved a lesson for that, refusing to help your coworkers bit. I wish people would just be honest. As in, refusing to do whatever stupid pointless thing I'm telling you to do, instead. Don't get me wrong. I love a good competition. And I am very competitive as long as it's fun. However, in no way should decorating take the place of actual working. Depending on the prize that is tears of joy. I'm curious. Was there actually a prize to win between the departments, and if so, what was it? Are you refusing to help your coworkers with this? I didn't realize all of my coworkers were coming in this weekend to decorate. When they get here, I'll stop working on my projects to help them. Edit. Another good one would be using all the ink and printer paper and printing out wrapping paper. I absolutely detest office decoration. Good job. I love it when a story is wrapped up in such a satisfying way. Well done. Oh look, my free time I was about to use for work time just became my free time again. See you Monday. That sounds way too much like one of my old manager's lines of, "You gotta take care of the customer." Which was the cop-out he'd always say when I told him exactly why something was a terrible idea. I hope you got her directive on email for evidence in case she tried to retaliate against you. Sounds like a business here that goes wild about Halloween decorations. I even got told about it during an interview. Boss, are you refusing to help your coworkers with this? Note: refusing to help coworkers was a phrase she pulled out most any time someone pushed back on her ideas. She came from the business world to a different industry and wanted to incorporate business ideas that didn't always work. If I were a smarter and more confident person, I would respond with, "Are you refusing to listen to and dismissing the concern of one of your subordinates and using a bullying tactic to make me feel bad? If so, we can take this up with HR." Boss, are you refusing to help your coworkers with this? Employee, hail Satan. I'm sitting here reading this and my incompetent supervisor has spent the last 3 hours she's been at work decorating the office. We are swamped with work and she's out there trying to get this place ready for Christmas. The morale here sucks. It's going to take more than a tree and lights to get the holiday cheer in this office. She needs to get her feeing fat ass in her office and do her work rather than what she's doing now. This is only a very small part of the problem here. Good for you for helping decorate. Do you work in my building? Seriously. This sounds like the door decorating contest we have every year. That is judged during the Christmas open house. Usually we did pretty well, because we had that one person who is nuts about decorating. But she retired early this year and we had to make do. Still came out pretty well, with Marvel-themed Christmas decor.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.